Welcome, Puck Wizards and Witches, to a very special playoffs preview edition of Rewind. In this extended episode, we've got all the latest scores and standings, and JP8 picks all 16 matches for Period 5 and predicts the playoff seeding for all our remaining teams. All that plus Scooter's top 10 plays of Period 4 coming right up. Looking at the scores from the Champions Division, we learned that Yep actually can be beaten, as RHL FC knocked the leaders off their undefeated pedestal 3-1. VALM dropped a pair of matches, losing to Yep and Angels Get Stitches, who joined RHL and Girls with Tudes at 1-1, while Alpine Glacier snagged a perfect 2-0. That means Yep at 7-1 has clinched the divisional crown, along with the auto bid to bypass Season 7 play-ins and a $150 cash prize. Alpine is tied with the girls and Angels at 4 up and 4 down, while RHL and VALM round out the division. Rewind staff of trained chimpanzees have been crushing the numbers. Here's what our Champions Division teams need to do this period to claim one of the 3 remaining spots and join Yep in Tier 3 at the playoffs. It's a simple path for Girls with Tudes, who only need to beat RHL, and for Angels Get Stitches, who control their destiny by beating Alpine Glacier. Meanwhile, Alpine needs to win either of their matches to lock down a spot. RHL needs to win both their matches, and Vanilla Almond Milk needs 2 wins and some other teams losing to avoid Tier 2. Switching to the Contenders Division, Top Shelf, Janity Evolution, and the Flying Monkeys were all perfect with 2 wins, while House of Rumble, Pinch Whiffers, and Mother Puckers all suffered 2 defeats in their matches for Period 4. That keeps Janity atop the standings at 6-2, with Top Shelf and House of Rumble both close behind at 5-3. The Flying Monkeys stand alone in 4th place with 4 wins and 4 losses. Pinch Whiffers are 1 win back at 3-5, and Mother Puckers trail behind at 1-7. Janity Evolution is in the driver's seat in the Contenders Division. They secure a spot in Tier 2 by winning either of their matches. Top Shelf, House of Rumble, and the Flying Monkeys also all control their own fates, and their paths are the same. Win both matches, make it to Tier 2. The Pinch Whiffers need 2 wins and some losses by those other teams to avoid starting in Tier 1. No amount of help can elevate Mother Puckers, however, as they are locked into a Tier 1 seed regardless of this period's result. An unfortunate period for We Can't Skate, hot off their first win of the season last period, as they were unable to field a team and had to forfeit their matches. Heartbroken, How About, and Reflex all chalked 2 wins, as Brick Squad lost both to go 0-2. Heartbroken, with only 1 match remaining, and How About, who still have a pair to play, lead the division as we enter our final period, while Reflex, Brick Squad, and We Can't Skate are locked up in a very tight race in 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. The top 4 final regular season challengers teams earn a spot in the playoffs, while 5th place is eliminated along with disbanded Lizzo FC. For Heartbroken and How About, it's done. They're in, having already won enough matches to secure their spots. For We Can't Skate, it's also pretty simple. If they beat Brick Squad, they qualify. Brick and Reflex control their own destinies, but could also qualify via the charity of others. Reflex makes the cut if they win either of their matches, but they could qualify even if they lose both, and Brick Squad beats We Can't Skate. And if Brick Squad does beat We Can't Skate, they're in. However, they can still make it if they lose that match and Reflex drops both of theirs. Hey, Familyless viewers, did you know that you can find past episodes of Rewind and lots more? Search Rocket Hockey League on YouTube for tons of fun videos.
You push your luck. Jamie Infinity sees the stars.
The surprising RHL win over Yep and some good old-fashioned Alpine Glacier tenacity left JP8 with a 50-50 in Period 4 as he picked up 2 wins and 2 losses. For the season, JP has 14 wins against 10 losses, and though his overall percentage may be slipping just a bit, he maintains a healthy 58.3% prediction success rate. For Period 5, we asked JP to pick all 16 remaining matches, and then we plugged those picks into our state-of-the-art supercomputer to get his predicted seeds for our upcoming playoffs. JP picks a perfect period for Yep and Vanilla Almond Milk, a rough go for RHL FC and Angels Get Stitches, and a mix for Girls with Tudes and Alpine Glacier. With a record of 7-1, Yep has already locked down the first round bye in Tier 3, along with one of the 2 auto bids awarded that allowed teams to skip right past the play-ins for Season 7 and jump into the placements event. JP's picks give yet 2 more wins to finish at 9 wins and 1 loss. After tiebreakers, the girls, Alpine, and the Angels joined them in Tier 3, while VALM and Art Cult dropped to Tier 2. In the Contenders Division, JP sees a perfect 2-0 for House of Rumble, a sorrowful 0-2 for Motherfuckers, and a whole lot of 1-1 in between, with Janity Evolution, Top Shelf, the Flying Monkeys, and Pinch Whippers all with a win and a loss. If those pan out, HOR would win the division via tiebreakers over fellow 7-3 Janity Evolution. And together with 6-4 Top Shelf, they would start the playoffs in Tier 2, with House of Rumble getting the first round bye. The 5-5 Flying Monkeys and 4-6 Pinch Whippers and 1-9 Motherfuckers would all drop to Tier 1, where they join the 4 teams that qualify for the playoffs in the Challengers Division. Very little surprise in the Challenger Division, where JP expects top teams How About and Heartbroken to both notch a pair of wins. We Can't Skate needs only to beat Brick Squad, and they'll make the playoffs regardless of the results of their match with How About, and JP is a believer. Our Soothsayer sees Reflex dropping both their matches, while Brick Squad only picks up their last forfeit over disbanded Lizzo FC, leaving Reflex and Brick tied for 4th and final playoff berth. A tie which Brick Squad wins, leaving Reflex on the outside looking in. Whew. I hope you're taking notes. There'll be a quiz later. Let's close as always with our montage of the top 10 plays from Period 4. Thanks for watching. I'm Broba, and this is Rewind.